We're not gonna do it that way. I'll do it for my computer. I had to try. I had to try and see what would happen. I should have thought of this before I went live. Should I just... No. Should I just go print... Let me get the printer plugged in. Oh, why didn't I think about that? Let me get the printer plugged in. I can't believe it. I'm an idiot. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Printer is plugged in. I need paper now. Where's my paper? Where did that go? I had paper once upon a time. Okay, I have paper. I have paper. Nobody move. Nobody move. Okay, how we doing? We still good? We still hanging? Okay, we might have... Oh, okay, yeah, we lost a bunch of people when I did that. Oops. I'm gonna go... The thing is, my printer's not plugged in or connected to my computer. But my phone is. But I can't do that. Okay. Okay. Where's my print screen button? I don't think I've ever touched that button to actually print. Okay. Print? I don't know how to get it to my printer now. Okay. Okay. Now the only problem left. Everyone here? Everyone good? Okay. Printer plugged in. Computer doesn't recognize printer. So I'm gonna go make him recognize it. Oh, I'm gonna make you remember him. friends. I'm sorry, this is such a disaster already. All right, we're getting it printed. It's just searching for drivers or something. And it's becoming printed. It's still taking a few minutes. Also, I had it wrong. So what we're making is not a hot chocolate cheesecake. It's a pie. I'm making a pie. I totally had that wrong. Because I have this pie dish that I just think is so cute. Look it's got flowers. So I want to make the pie dish. I want to make a pie. I'm making a pie in this pie dish. But just in case the pie crust goes wrong, I have a backup. They also didn't have graham cracker crumb at the store, so I just bought graham crackers and I'm gonna smash them up. Oh boy. I have to go print the recipe though. I feel like my mom. Gotta print. Okay, it's still getting drivers. It said it may take a few minutes. All right. Well, I feel bad that I lost like a few hundred people, but you know, it is what it is. What can you do? I feel like my mom. Printing out recipes or printing out MapQuest directions when we were going on trips. Yeah, we're making a pie. We're not making a cheesecake. We're making a pie. And I bought all the things. That's all the stuff over there. And I'm just really excited about my pie dish. Isn't it cute? Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna keep checking the printer. I hope this works. Yay! It's working! It got the drivers. They recognize each other. Now it's trying to find him. It's locating printer. Why are printers so hard? Why is a printer... I've never dealt with an easy-to-use printer. Do they exist? Who knows? Installing. Luckily, there was. Okay, so the reason I had, oh, how many people came back? We're 1,500. Hey! So, we're making a pie. The reason I thought cheesecake was because there was a cheesecake I was going to make. There was going to be a rum chata cheesecake that I found the recipe for. That sounded amazing. But, it was a 5-hour long cheesecake, which you know what? I've made one of those before. In fact, I've made one of those 4 separate times. But it required leaving it in the oven for an hour with the door open. I didn't like the idea of that. I also didn't want to take 5 hours today because Cinco Trace is going to be at 6 p.m. tonight. So I didn't want to do one of those long 6-hour cheesecakes, and I also didn't want to leave my oven open for an hour with a cat in my house. So I picked a pie. Pies are easy. Pies are good. You done? No. Okay, it's still installing. Now the thing with the pie, and probably the best part about this whole thing, is the fact that if it weren't for the I'm gonna move my teapot. Look at my teapot. It's a little bit dirty. Don't mind that. Isn't it cute? I used it to boil water today. The thing about pie that I like, if I wasn't insisting on making a pie crust myself because I really want to use my pie dish, I would just use this pre-made pie crust, and then pie, at least this pie and any other pie I've ever made, isn't baked. It does not require an oven. It does not require much of anything at all. I've made multiple pies that do not require actual baking if you just buy the pie crust. The pie crust is the only part of this that gets baked. And speaking of which, I do believe the oven is supposed to be preset to 350. Peanut butter pie? Peanut butter pie is not baked. This pie? Not baked. Set the crust. Okay, I don't know why the installing printer part is taking as long as it is. Here's worst case scenario. Actually, two worst case scenarios. One is I just keep going back and forth to read the next instruction, but one of the instructions is cooking sugar on the stove, and I think that's a time sensitive one, so I wouldn't be able to run back and forth. Two is just get a notebook and go and write. And just write down. I had a recipe book at some point, actually. What happened to that? I don't know what happened. Can I show you my oven mitts? This is the baking stream. This is the subathon baking stream. I get to use these today. Let's see if the printer is installed. Print? Okay, small problem. Says driver unavailable. Can't figure out why it can't connect to the printer. I'm gonna just get a piece of paper and write it down on the paper. It might take a second, but I bet you it's faster than getting the driver installed. This is dumb. I should have just thought before I went live to do this, but I didn't think. And I don't want to close the stream again because that would just be a horrible thing. So I'm gonna write it on a piece of paper. Oh my god, this isn't even the right kind of paper. That was almost bad. Oh, except I also just restarted my computer, so I have to wait for it to turn back on now. Okay, we'll be on to baking soon. Why are printers just so difficult all of the time? Always, all the time. Printers always like to be difficult. The oven's almost preheated, so that's good. I wish I at least knew the start of this recipe, like the crust thing. Bring your phone to your computer while you write. Well, yeah, I guess I could unplug you and just bring you over there while I write it down. Let me check that the computer's on. Oh my god. Do you hear that? You might not actually hear that. No field trip. It's printing. I got it to print. However, it's printing on label paper because I ship things with Depop. So it's just printing on stickers. But that's, honestly, it's printing. But it's printing. Oh my god. I'm going to stick this recipe on the wall. And it is done. I just had to restart the computer. For some reason, it was not identifying the drivers of the printer. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it was the printer that was the problem or what, but now we get to begin baking. Okay, oven preheated to 350. Well, 340 so far. 345, it just went up. Spray pie dish with non-stick cooking spray. I'm scared for the part where I need to like make sugar on the stove. That sprayed pretty good. Pretty damn good. All right. Make crust in food processor, pulse. Oh, I just dripped. Okay, so this step, I'm actually ignoring that entirely. Here's what you do if you do not have a food processor like me. You get a big storage bag, a big Ziploc storage bag. And you just beat the hell out of it. So it says 10 graham crackers. Usually in the store they do sell graham cracker crust. I don't have a blender either. I always do this though. I've made things plenty of times. That's 10 right there. That's 10 in one little package. I've made things tons of times that take graham cracker crumb and I didn't have a food processor and they didn't have graham cracker crumb in the store. You put it in here and you just smash it up a lot. And then it actually has you put it in a bowl with butter and sugar and mix it till it's combined. I'm gonna keep it in the bag and put the butter in. Because I've made, what's the thing that I make? Magic bars? Anyone know Magic bars? That has a graham cracker crust, and I just put it all in a big bag and smash it up. And it works. Who's yelling no? It literally works. Who needs food processors? Not me. The one thing I think this does require is a hand mixer. And they do say you can use a whisk and do it by hand. I don't buy that. The one thing I think that's worth getting, and I'm on the side of you hardly need any actual official tools in the kitchen. I don't have a rolling pin. I have a wine bottle. I don't have a food processor. I have a plastic bag in my hands. And a wine bottle. But a hand mixer is a big time. Oh, this is 5. And this is 4. So I'm supposed to have one more. So I am going to open one more pack. There are a few tools that I think you actually really need. Hand mixer's one of them, in my opinion. I tried making that TikTok coffee that you're supposed to like whip up. And I tried doing it with a whisk. Because they said if you do it 200 times, it'll work. It didn't work. It doesn't work. But you definitely don't need a food processor most of the time. You just need a little plastic bag and a hammer. 1. Boom. I'm going to save these to bring to Joey's because we like doing s'mores in his backyard. Okay. So, yeah, I will point you down. Just right now, I wasn't really actually doing much that you needed to see. All right, that works. There's all my cat things. Don't worry about it. That's just 2 different kinds of litter because I'm crazy cat mom. And trust me, it's like actually better. Having 2 different kinds of litter is really, really good. And my vacuum to clean up the litter because it is in the kitchen. But don't worry, I'm so clean. It is very, very clean. Now just don't break the bag if you're doing it. I should have actually broken them up a little bit by hand before I put them in here, but just try not to break your bag. However, you can always transfer to a new bag. I also lied, I don't have a wine bottle right now. There's a lot of things you can use. In fact, did you count 200 times? You know what? No. When I did that, no, I did not. All right, it does also just say, here's the instructions. Until fine crumbs. I know how to do that part. I've done this part before by hand. It does suck when you can't get graham cracker crumb in the store, though. I'm also doing this completely unnecessarily. I could be skipping this. Because look at this. Graham cracker crumb crust already made. If you're going to make a pie, I recommend just buying that. However, oh, I touched the grease. However, look how cute this pie dish is. It's worth it. Plus, it's a baking stream. Does it really count if I skip entirely the only step that is baked? Because this is the only step that is baked, is the crust. Using a pan works. Yeah, you can use a lot of things to smoosh. Look at that. There's already like... There's a fine powder forming in here. That's what you want. You gotta break up them big chunky pieces. We're making pie. When I made that other pie that I tweeted out on my second Twitter, I did, just want to make sure there's no air in the back. I did use a pie crust from the store, a chocolate one. That was really good. This should have no, it's a s'more, that's why. Or it's hot chocolate. It's a hot chocolate one. It is basically a s'more pie, though. Because you know what's... Do you know what's in here? What's in here is graham cracker, butter, crumb crust. Chocolate pie. Like a layer of chocolate and whatever else it's mixed with pie. And then a layer of marshmallow and whipped cream. Am I being rated? I can't see anything. I can see only some comments. And that is it. We're baking. Welcome everyone who joined the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Whoever you were sent in here by, I will not be reading any subs. I will not be reading any bits. I just don't have the means to do that. I'll read them out the next stream. This is going really, really well. Actually. It's a little bit tedious. You don't want to break the bag. Oh yeah, and okay, so marshmallow fluff, like cream frosting on top, and then chocolate flakes or chocolate chips. I'm supposed to do chocolate, like, what is it? What do they call them on here? Chocolate shavings. How do you get those? My running idea in my brain on how to get chocolate shavings, I bought a chocolate bar and I was just gonna use a vegetable peeler on it. How else do you do it? Just grab a knife. I'm afraid of knives, by the way. A little bit too much for a person who has many of them in her house because she likes to cook and bake and chop. This is working. This will just take a little bit of time. I'm using avocado oil. Are people spamming that Shelby is swag today? I am swag every day. Are people spamming them swag today? Am I? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I don't need the big thing anymore. I'll bring them back. Actually, a rolling pin for this is great. I don't have a rolling pin though. Also a wine bottle because you can... This is cold though. Would that affect... Nope, that definitely... Oh, wait. Actually, one better. Because that is very wet and cold. I have broken the bag doing this before, though. It's working, though. You'd think I would own... Considering how much I like baking specifically, you would think I would own... a rolling pin. I saw one in the store too and I thought about getting it because I knew I needed to do this step at that point. I knew I didn't have graham cracker crumb already and I knew I didn't have a food processor. Still didn't buy it. You know what I do have though that's like really, really cute? And maybe you saw it in my Instagram story sometimes. You ever do a thing that requires you to have egg yolks or to separate yolks and whites from an egg? You put him on the yolk and squimsh him and then unsquimsh him and it sucks the yolk in and it separates them. Isn't this so cute? Also, look at this, my mom got it for me. It's a pineapple. 1/4 cup. 1/3 cup. 1/2 cup. 1 cup. I haven't never actually used this though because if I'm honest, this is a bit of a pain to use as measuring. I use these. I use my gold ones. In fact, I will need probably all of them in a bowl, which I cleaned and then put away. Okay, so we're almost there. We have a good amount of fine, but there's a bit of big chunks still in here. At this point, I usually just work it with my hands. Dude, we need her to confirm. What do I need to confirm? I'm gonna miss a lot of comments today, by the way. What kind of pie? Oh, okay. For the record, it is called a Mexican hot chocolate pie. That is what I am making. Because it is almost Cinco de Mayo, but me and Megan and Lena are celebrating today. I've been adopted by them into celebrating Cinco de Mayo with them. They're both Mexican, and I decided I wanted to make the dessert for today because Megan's making the dinner, Lena's making drinks. I wanted to contribute. I love to bake. I'm making Mexican hot chocolate pie. Dude, Mexican food's so good. They had in the store, and I was so tempted to buy them, but I'm half expecting actually someone's going to bring them, is the pinwheel cracker, like chip things. You may know what I mean, you may not know what I mean. They're these like pinwheel Funyun looking type of like chip. I don't know what do you call them? Are they chips? They're not crackers, they're like chips. But I think when Lena brought them over, they were the pinwheel things, and then she put some kind of a pepper sauce like in it or something, like Tabasco or something, or I don't remember what it was. but she mixed it into the bag of the pinwheel, wagon wheels, that's what it is. And she mixed in this like spicy pepper sauce stuff or something. I don't know what it was. My God, was that good though. That was so good. Okay, wait, I actually do need, at this point, spreading it all out as much as you can. And I'm gonna bring this guy back in. I just have a few big chunks left. And actually, the best way to get the last few chunks out is to very little bit at a time separate out the chunky bits. All the chunky bits are all down up here, and then all the fine bits are down here. So I'm just like half separating it inside its own, in the bag. Can I leave the oven preheated for like a while? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Is this allowed? And my bag didn't break so far. That's good. I usually have to transfer it into a new bag at this point. Okay. Ah. So this is all fine powder. This is chunk. This is a little chunky. I'm gonna bring a little section to chunk. And then, wait, I want to read this comment. Someone told me, wait, no, come back. Someone told me she's asexual. I don't know what that is, but it's gay. That's all I read out of it. No, I closed the chat. Come back. Oh, that was funny. I don't know what the rest said, but it just said, I don't know what that is, but I know it's gay. He's got the spirit. Oh yeah, this is definitely, this is how you do it. Now I separate all that fine bit. And now bring another section of chunk. This bag is taking a beating. The fun part's when you get to put the butter in here and mix it around. Wagon wheels must be different in America. Wagon wheels here are marshmallows. Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about like it's a chip thing. And it looks like Funyuns a little bit. Okay, I know this is like especially tedious, but kind of necessary, kind of unnecessary. I do already have a crust. And since I have another crust, oh wait, I'm pointing over there, but it's right here. Since I have a backup crust in case this does go wrong, because I've never baked a pie crust before. I just buy the pre-made ones. But I wanted to really go for the cooking aspect in today's stream. I really wanted to cook the whole thing, bake it, scratch, start to finish. But I have a backup. If I don't end up needing him, that just means I have to make another pie. That means maybe another baking stream, because this is fun so far. That doesn't work. I'm trying to eat less junk food. Well, you know, yeah, actually, this is pretty junk food. This is not a healthy pie by any means. All right, this is the last. This last section up here is the last bit that I need to grind up. If it has some chunks in it, I think that's fine. If you have a food processor, use that. Definitely just use that instead. Or just buy the crust. Buy the pre-made crust. You don't need to do this to yourself. I don't need to do this to myself. I am, though. This is for you. Your entertainment. I think that's it. That is, if I do say so myself, as good of a fine powder as we're gonna get. That's food processor level finely ground. Done. Easy. It is getting warm in here. I'm the one that opted for wearing a sweater in the kitchen, but that's fine. Okay, so that took a really long time. 6 tablespoons melted butter. Six tablespoons. 6! Okay, this is 4. Then we get to pour it in and combine it. That's 4. And I think I haven't already already opened one in here. Yeah, and I'm just gonna cut off 2 more from him. Paper and all. Make sure you're doing this with clean hands. By the way, I did clean my hands, and obsessively, and I will, between all steps in which I touch things. Okay, and this has to be melted, so I'm gonna cover the bowl. And I'm gonna do it 10 seconds at a time until it's fully melted. Oh no, you know what I've just realized? Chat, I may need your help. What in the heck measurement is C? Cup. Never mind. I don't need your help. I thought I was gonna have to convert things, and I don't have my scale anymore. But it's just cup. I was like, what the heck is 1/3 C, 3 C, 1/3 C? It's just cup. Okay, never mind. I've baked things before that were in grams, and I had to convert everything. And I bought a scale, but the scale is missing. Okay. In the meantime, 1/3 cup sugar. I forgot to get the sugar out. Granulated sugar, which is just sugar, right? Wait, I have too many things. Granulated sugar. I always have these things on hand at all times. In fact, I restocked so that I always have these things on hand. This is not going to be melted, but you don't want to do it all in one go. So 10 seconds at a time. And we need 1/3 cup. Boom. Relax. A second. And then a pinch of salt, which it says kosher salt, and I'm gonna assume, look at this! He's my salt shaker. I only have one. I don't know why there's only one of him. I think I had to buy him separate, and I thought that was dumb, so I bought one because I have a pepper grinder, so I put my salt in here, and it's just a little cactus. I just thought he was neat. I have a lot of neat, funky things in my kitchen. I like neat, funky things. Just kind of a sucker. That's 1/3 cup. I'll put that somewhere else. Ooh, it smells really good. Just from smashing up the stuff. And a pinch of salt, which, like, what does that truly mean? Pinch of salt and mix. Is this... I'm afraid actually, is the butter salted? Are you salted butter? No, thank God. That's fine. That's a pinch. It's a pinch, I guess. Are you melted already? No, definitely not. Wait, let me mix it though. I like putting extra salt sometimes because I really like chocolate desserts to be a little bit salty. This was a mistake. Okay, back in. Another 10 seconds. Should do it. And then we get to mix it all together in here. You're supposed to do it in a bowl, but I swear this is so much of a better. This is so much easier and neater and cleaner. And then you just throw the bag away. That's almost melted. It's got one last chunk, but sometimes it melts. I think like 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds and we get to pour it in and mix it all up. Press graham cracker firmly into prepared pie dish. Yay! Then we get to bake that part. And then we get to make the pie, which is fun. That should be it. Please don't drop that. Oh my God. I did not have a good grip on him. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not at all. Oh, do you want to see something? Distraction. I got a new mouse pad to bring to England. It's one little bunny guy in a field. It's one little bunny guy in a big field. I just really wanted to show that because it was right here. And my dining room table's right behind me. Can you see it? You can see the chairs. So it's kind of a big kitchen for like a 1-bedroom apartment, but then the like living area space, I didn't want to cram a table out there. It made more sense to put it in the kitchen because there's room. And I genuinely sit at my table now, actually, because I love sitting in the kitchen. It gets the best sunlight, but it also gets the absolute hottest. Are you melted, though? Yes. Beautiful. I threw the spoon out. I bet you I'm going to need it again. But oops. See, this saves you from needing another bowl. Now I only need a bag. That goes in the sink. This, make sure you don't get any air. Make sure it's sealed entirely. And you just mush it all together until it's sufficiently combined. I do this all the time for magic bars, if you've ever made those before. This is how they describe making the graham cracker crust, is in a bag like this. And I swear by it. Don't need a bowl, don't need nothing. And it works so much easier. And then there's a hole in the bag. No, you check to make sure there's no hole in the bag from the mashing portion of the baking. If you get a hole in the bag, act fast, put it in a new bag. It is like greasy. I have the greasiest hands now. Get yourself a bowl cozy. Bowl cozy! Oh, that sounds adorable. That sounds like something I need to keep in my kitchen because I like quirky, cute little things in my kitchen. Can I make Shubble my home ec teacher? That'd be so fun. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this beautiful pie crust that I get to use one of these guys to like flatten him down. Actually, which one's better? I think actually the little one. I can be more precise. Also, I have 2 of these. I don't know why. I have 2. This is my baking show. Also, we call it cooking trouble. Sorry. I was gonna say I don't think there's gonna be any trouble. Oh look, this is my isn't this not so cute? This is where you put, like when you're stirring something on the stove, you put your spoon down. I'm just showing off. I really wanted to do this stream just to show off my things in my kitchen. And my cute pie crust. All right. Or pie dish. I think this is done. That's done. And now we get to put it in here. I am sad that because I had to print out the recipe, I have only the words and none of the pictures. And I'm a visual learner. I like having pictures in my recipe so I can look and be like, yeah, okay, mine looks like yours looks. That's how I know it's going correct. That looks right. I have to like press it up into the sides though, I think. Oh, it does have some somewhat chunks in it, but I think that's okay. You could do this with your hands. In fact, I think they suggest you do it with your hands. I'm gonna try and avoid doing it with my hands. Oh my god, yeah, you don't have to use your hands. Oops. Just make sure it's even. There's a little bit of butter chunks in here. That's okay. They're getting pressed down. Gonna get a bit of a buttery bite every once in a while. You know what? That's not that bad. That's not the worst thing. All right. What I am gonna do is take it only one step at a time, because they say while you're baking this, make the pie in a bowl. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna bake it, let it be done, come out, cool off. After it's out of the oven, I'll make the inner pie part, because I don't like doing 2 things at once. I feel like I'm gonna burn the crust if I'm not paying attention enough to it. I'm a little too scared of that. So we're gonna bake it, take it out, and then make the inside while it cools off. And then the whole thing has to get put in the fridge for 2 hours. I am gonna stay here for that 2 hours until it comes out of the fridge. And then I'm gonna make the whipped topping, and no sooner than when it is ready. I don't know if this is supposed to be like, it's gonna be kind of funky. Like jaggedy edge, kind of. That's okay, right? I've never made a pie before like this. I've never made a pie crust before. Will it be perfect? Maybe not. Will it fall apart entirely when somebody takes a slice out of here? Maybe. Will it still taste good even in crumbles? Definitely. I think that's what's the most important, is that even if it falls apart, does it taste good still? This part's a bit low. I think I maybe need to spread it some more. I love using these little baking tools. They're so fun. Same, never made a pie crust. It's completely and utterly unnecessary. I bought a graham cracker pie crust. I do think this is gonna come out good though. I like baking it myself. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It, honestly, yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to convince myself. I already know. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. That looks good. That looks really good. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Bake until crust is lightly golden, 8 to 10 minutes. Let cool to room temperature. Then we'll make the pie. I won't wait for it to cool. I'll let it cool while we make the pie. Medium bowl, whisk together milk and egg yolks. We get to use the boy. We actually get to use the boy. That's why I was thinking about him today. I just was thinking about him today. I cleaned it earlier because I had used it already. But I cleaned him earlier and I was like, why am I doing this? I could just like not clean him right now. It's because we need him. Okay, let me just read ahead a little bit. Whisk together milk and egg yolks. In a saucepan, combine sugar, cornstarch, cinnamon, cayenne. That's the wild part to me. And salt. And whisk to combine. Add milk, mixture, and whisk again until no lumps remain. Bring mixture to a boil. That's the scary part. I don't like doing things on a stove that are sugary things. I don't know what to do after it's done. Do you put it down the sink? Did you know? I could just be baking this right now. This could be in the oven right now. Hold on. I didn't know this for a long time, and I don't know if you know this. Maybe I'm just dumb. I didn't know when you bake, cook things on the stove that have fat and grease that gets left behind in the pan, you're not supposed to put that down the drain. I didn't know that for a really long time. And now I do what my friend taught me to do, which is get a jar, pour it into a jar, and put it in your fridge, and you keep it in your fridge until the jar gets filled up, and then throw away the jar. That's what you're supposed to do, or something like that. It's not good for your pipes. I didn't know that. So now I keep things in a jar in my fridge. All right, I think I'm ready to put this in the oven, actually. Okay, I'm scared. 8 to 10 minutes. How do I, someone time 8 minutes for me, because you are my timer, my phone. I'm gonna put him on the middle. It didn't tell me which rack. Middle feels safe to me. Someone time 8 minutes right now. Thank you, Katie. I can't time because you were my phone, which is my timer. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of the rest until it's out of the oven because I just want to be paying attention. However, I am going to get the bowl that I'll need. Look at this. Also tell me it doesn't look like a little bit... Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I think it looks like. An onion, actually. I'm missing one, which kills me. The one between the purple and the orange. I used it as a food scoop for Star-Lord, and I accidentally threw it away with the bag because it was her perfect measurement for food. So that bothers me to no end. But this one is... I got this on Amazon. It was such a good buy. I've had it for years. This is tablespoon and teaspoon. This is 1/4 cup. This is half cup. That means 1/3 cup is the one that is missing, which was the dry food measure. 1 cup. Then you have a bowl measuring milliliters and liters. Then you have a strainer, a big hole strainer, bowl. I need the bowl. I just need the big bowl. But it's a rainbow. I just think that's neat. And they fit into each other. Except I'm missing one. And it was red. The one missing was a red one. It's so sad, because what am I ever going to do about that? I can't ever fix that. Unless I buy a whole new set. I just simply don't need to do that. I'm going to get a second bowl. In case. A littler one. I don't think I'll need actually more than 1 bowl. I think this is oh no, I will. I'm gonna need this for the whipped cream later. we're gonna use the big bowl. All right, well, let me know when 8 minutes is up. Hey, how's it going? How we doing today? I'm excited. It's Cinco Trace. Shiny bowl. Oh yeah, I have a set of gold bowls. I'm also missing one of those. I don't know where that went. There were 3, now there's 2. I don't know which, oh, the middle size is the one I went missing. 6 more minutes. Wow. Okay, I think I do need the butter knife still. This isn't a butter knife, but it's the knife I use for the butter. I also didn't understand a couple ingredients, but I discovered they were very easy and obvious. Whipped topping. I was like, what the heck is that? Is that whipping cream? But they literally just mean whipped cream. And I didn't realize somewhere on here, whipped topping this is a whipped topping. I didn't know that's what it's called. And then this part I'm excited about. Marshmallow cream. I didn't know this was called marshmallow cream. I thought it was just called like fluff or something. But it said on the list, marshmallow cream. And I was like, what in the hell is that? That's this. This is going to be such a good tasting pie. It's dark chocolate. That's a little scary to me. I do like dark chocolate. Should be. Oh, you know what? My oven has a timer on it. I don't use it because I use my phone. And then I bought these chocolate squares. I don't know how you get chocolate shavings. I'm thinking vegetable peeler at this time. Because I don't want to like use a knife, I think. But I'm thinking vegetable peeler will like work. Right? Cheese grater? I don't have one of those. I do. Oh, this is way better. Wait, I didn't know I had this. I have some funky stuff in here. You know what else I bought? This opens jars. If I ever can't open a jar, I'm an independent woman. I can do it now by myself. What other funky things do I have in my kitchen that I can show you? I bought chopsticks so whenever I eat ramen, I can use these. I actually forgot I ate ramen today and didn't use them. I also think I don't need a mixer for this. At any point, does this say... No, I just use a whisk, a regular whisk. Where's that? Oh. It's also gold. Okay. I think those are all the fun things I have. Oh. My garlic diffuser. If you don't understand the joke, I'm sorry, I simply can't explain it to you. Even if I wanted, I think I just couldn't. I don't know why I have a cheese grater. I don't think that I've ever grated cheese in my life before, so that's my garlic diffuser. Someone saw it in the background of a screenshot of me baking something, and they said, what is that, one of those diffusers? And it says garlic on it. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. It's a diffuser. I think I don't need anything like aluminum foil or anything. I'd just be sitting around. I guess what I could do is mix the milk and eggs and then do the saucepan part after the oven parts. I'm just gonna wait. I'm really not in a rush right now. What time is it? Is it 2:18? My clocks are set back by accident. 2:40 left. Whew, okay. There's only soup. You know what I bought, actually? I just was intrigued by this. Cheddar cheese flavor. It tastes like mac and cheese. It's actually pretty good. What else is in here, actually? What other fun things are in my cabinet? 2 giant jars of peanut butter, and I don't know why. Chicken powder, which I learned about recently, is basically chicken stock in powder form. That's kind of cool. I have a bunch of Hello Pandas. A bunch of salsas. Because I was going to do a spicy challenge on the subathon, and it... Oh my god. Oops. Okay, we check it at 8 minutes. It might need another 2 minutes. It says 8 to 10. It says until lightly golden. Now, I don't know what that means in this context because it's golden grams. It's already gold. How's he look? I'll put the light on so I can see. Just don't drop your phone on anything important. Yeah, it's like it's golden grams. What's more gold than golden grams? I'm used to seeing your upper half. Yeah, I have legs. I am trying to keep them out of frame though. But here's my kitchen. There's all my cat stuff. There's my stools so I can get to the top cabinets in my house. There's my table. I did mean to crop out the other half of my table because it has a junk on it. 2 litters. My auto feeder that rotates the opening, so there's 6 days of food in there. Her water, her wet food, and that little knob, that little green dot on the wall, that's a little catnip. Wait, what is this? Yeah, it's like, oh, it's not catnip. It's a fruit ball that like, timer's done. I got distracted. Ow. Give me 1 more minute. Put me on 1 more minute. I think it does need to be another minute or 2. I think it does. It maybe needs to be the full 10. It is very difficult to tell though because it is just brown. It is just a brown. Should I touch it? I'll take it out in 1 minute. Touch it to see if it's like crispy, and maybe put it in for 1 more minute. Maybe. I've made the mistake. Lightly golden is very specific in baking. This being already darker, like brown color, is a little confusing. Lightly brown in cookies, like chocolate chip cookies, which I recently made, they mean it when they say just barely lightly browned. That's when you take it out. They look like they're not done yet. They continue to cook outside of the oven. And I've made the mistake of like, they don't really look lightly browned enough. And I left them in for just 2 more minutes. They were burnt. They were hard when they dried or were cooled, because cookies continue to cook outside of the oven. So they definitely mean it when they say lightly browned and no more than that. Ah. Oh, it's a little bit bubbled. It looks still crummy. Like, no, it definitely needs like, I feel like it needs more than a minute. I'm scared. Where's my, I need a tool. It's still like squishy, which maybe is okay. It still feels like it's not baked at all, is the thing. I'm gonna put it in for 1 more minute. Maybe even 2. Because it's not solid. It's not crusty yet. I hope I didn't like, do you see my squat? My power squat to put it inside the oven? Oh, I am melting. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna check it like halfway through still, but give me 2 minutes. I don't know. I don't want to overcook it. I'm scared. Bake until it's lightly golden, but it's still like, did I press it firmly enough? Oh God. It might harden as it cools. We'll take it out in 2 minutes. Worst case scenario. I wish I could put this into my pie dish. Worst case scenario, don't put it back in. Do you think even just maybe a minute? It'll harden in the fridge. It's not supposed to go in the fridge. It will harden later though. I think let's give it just like 30 seconds. Because it definitely didn't even look any browner than before. Everyone's saying don't put it back. It's still allowed to be in for another minute. It said 8 to 10. What if we did 10? Should I stop it? No, I'm scared. Oh, fine. I'll take it out. I'll take it out. Wait. Okay. The people have spoken. And if it messes up, I have a backup. Ooh, that is hot. We leave them there to cool. We leave them there to cool. Let cool to room temperature. It isn't any different in color whatsoever, like literally at all. But I'm gonna trust that's probably fine. We definitely don't want to overdo it by accident. Next, milk and eggs. 3 cup milk. We're gonna use a big boy measuring cup for this guy. This is only 2 cups at a time. I bought a small whole milk because I don't use milk in this house ever for anything except for baking occasionally. So I only ever buy a little one. Why is the perforated edge not on the edge? I can't break it open. Let me in. It's wet. It's melting because I left it out for this whole time. I'll put it away after. Actually, you know what I should do? Let me put everything away. Everything that I don't need right now, that is just this, actually. Just the Ready Whip. I have hard-boiled eggs in my fridge. It smells like eggs. It smells eggy. I need scissor. Dude, we're finally doing it. I really needed it to be a subathon goal because I was just gonna I always wanted to do it, but I was never gonna buckle down and get it done unless I had to. And I always keep my word. Do I shake milk? Shake milk. Shake well before serving. Okay, 3 cups of milk, and then we get rid of him. Back to the fridge. Banished to the fridge. Wait, why am I holding it up? I got rid of some milk today that was in my fridge from the last time and it had chunks. Chunks. Oh wait, you're not pointed down anymore. Here you go. Don't fall in the milk. 2 cups. One cup. That's almost this whole thing. I didn't read the measurements of anything when I went to the store to buy stuff, and I just hoped what I bought was enough. That was almost this whole thing. Woo! Dude, nobody likes chunky milk. Nobody likes a chunky milk. It just isn't meant to be like that. How many egg yolks? 4 egg yolks! This is gonna be fun. You're gonna wanna watch this part. Let me just put him here. Let me get a littler bowl for getting the whites. Oops. Oh, you know what, actually? Let me just use the butter bowl from before. I'll just rinse it so I don't have to get another bowl. Actually, that's kind of gross now. It's been sitting. It doesn't matter. We have a dishwasher here. 4 egg yolks. This will be fun. This is the fun part. And then we'll let me get all 4 eggs out. Get rid of this too. So it's all, I like to clean up as I bake. So everything's out of the way. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, I can't break the yolk though. Oh God, that was actually scary. I can't break him. We need him. He's important. I'm legitimately gonna wash my hands after every egg because I don't know how to do it without getting my hands messy. Let's break them all. We'll put them all in here. I actually kept my fingies clean doing that one. Oh, do you see what I see? Oh man, little shell. It doesn't matter. I don't need to pick the shell out. We're gonna suck the yolks in. 3 and 4. 4 little guys. 4 little yolk men. Okay. Is somebody talking about my... Are my eggs brown? It didn't even like... Oh no, they're white. I have brown eggs sometimes. Okay. Get ready for this. Oh my God, we're being rated. Listen, we're cooking, and this is gonna be the absolute most fun. Oh my God, I almost dropped. We're using this little man. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, we're doing a baking stream. step where I need to separate yolks. So you That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. How did it even happen like that? Why did it even do it like that? Okay. Okay, I squeezed too hard. The boy. Okay, let's squeeze. And then, oh God. Okay, hold on. And then. There's a cat hair in here. Oh, don't tell anyone. I said this whenever I'm eating at somebody's house, if I find a pet hair in the food, I don't hold it against them. You don't hold it against them. Okay, let me. Oh, that one broke when I sucked it up. Okay. Oh, this one broke too. Why are they breaking? No! That one broke bad. I think I can still suck out. No, that one broke too much. I need to get another egg. That sucks. That was an accident. That was the incident. We need one more egg. Maybe I should have just kept the eggs out instead of cleaning as I go. I just try to be efficient. Okay, one more. One more yolk. I'm such a waste. What a waste. All right, let's get him out of there quick so I can just get him in the bowl. There's a little egg white hanging on for dear life. That's probably okay. And ploop. Done. Unfortunately, we don't use these, so they go away. I have made the instructions so gross looking. I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you don't save the whites for anything, so. If you want, when you're baking this, if it's for a later occasion, make an egg white omelet. If you feel like it. Now we combine. This is basically just scrambled eggs, but like mostly milk. Whisk together until fully combined. Done. Combined. In a small saucepan. I do believe this be small saucepan. I do believe that is as small as they come. I need to combine sugar, cornstarch, cinnamon, cayenne, and salt. So, cayenne, cinnamon, salt, cornstarch, and what was the last one? Cinnamon. Sugar. Okay. Wait. Oops, sorry. I nudged you. Okay, what are the measurements for that, though? 3/4 cup sugar. I never have a measurement for that. So I just do 3 1/4 cups because I never have a 3/4 cup measurer. Unless that's missing, too. Maybe that went missing. In a small saucepan. Add, mix, and then put it onto. I was like, how are you putting dry ingredients on the stove? You're not. Okay, 1. 2. Is this a big enough saucepan for this entire mixture? I'm not gonna lie, I think I need the medium-sized saucepan. It says small. I don't know if it meant literal small, like the smallest. Because I have to fit all of this in here. Do you think that'll fit? I think I should go for the medium, but if it's too big, that might be a problem. There's no such thing as 3/4 cup. I think I need to do the medium, which means I need to clean it, actually, unfortunately. Where are you? I used my medium one for ramen. Right? I feel like, yeah, I'm going to go for medium. Because I have to put, I mean, only a few more little powdered, the whole of this has to go in. I just don't think that's enough. I can always move it. I can always undo if I need the smaller bowl. But I want to start maybe with the bigger bowl. And I'm just going to quickly wash my medium saucepan. It only ever had ramen water in it, so I'm not going to, I'm just going to use a little soap. A little bit of a sponge. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust. Oh, the thing is, I really have to make sure this is dry before I put any of these ingredients in, I think. Well, no, it's probably fine. I'm putting liquid in. Okay, this is my ramen. Look at, they're yellow. I have a whole set of pans and pots that are yellow. Now, it says saucepan. That's what this is, right? It's not like, it doesn't mean a skillet. It means a saucepan. Did I finish doing all three? Did I finish doing all three? Did I do all three? Yes, I did. Okay, oh my God. Yes, thank God you guys are here. I couldn't remember if I finished doing three. There's a big chunk in here. Okay, what's next? 1/3 cup. Bring this guy back out. He just has some sugar on him. 1/3 cup cornstarch. Which I'm gonna pour over the sink because it is a bit of a messy guy. The thing that I hate about baking is you do end up wasting so much because you have to like scrape off and flatten the top. And it's just such an effort required if you're gonna do that and not waste product by putting it back in the container it came out of. But I wonder how much I would save if I went through the trouble, but I won't. Because I am lazy. Okay. 1.5 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna use my 1/2 teaspoon, 3/2 teaspoons cinnamon. This is brand new. That was one of the missing ingredients. I was gonna make snickerdoodles, but because I always have all baking ingredients that would ever be necessary, except I somehow missed that I didn't have cinnamon, and I don't know how. Okay, 3 of these. 1. My sink is a graveyard for extra cinnamon that is spilling over the spoon. 3. Done. And 1/3 teaspoon. 1/3 teaspoon cayenne pepper. Do I have that? 1/4. How do I get 1/3 teaspoon? Do I do 1/4 and like a little pinch, a little sprinkle? Who has a measurement for 1/3 of a teaspoon? 1/4 and like a little pinch, a little extra, a little sprinkle, something like that. Who even puts cayenne pepper in something you're baking? Oh, it is a Mexican pie, so I suppose that might be who. 1/4 and a pinch. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just do like a little bit over 1/4, like a little mound up. I don't think I need to add a pinch because I think I'm just gonna do a little overfilled 1/4. I think that will be fine. Worst case, it doesn't have enough cayenne pepper and it's just simply a chocolate pie. That wouldn't be such a bad thing. And last, 1 teaspoon salt. One full, look how, I don't know what happened to him, but he bent. He's bent. He's really bent. Let me get my salt. I'm using my little cactus salt shaker to fill up my teaspoon. Is there enough in here even? Okay, that was a dumb idea. I think I just used all of what was in there and it wasn't enough. Oh man, I just spilled it. Oh no. Do I have no salt? No one panic. I have a salt grinder, which I will just simply have to use right here on the table into the spoon. I don't have like a big thing of salt, I guess. I'm doing it over the instructions so that I can pick up the paper and dump it out after. This is a nightmare. This cinnamon and cayenne mixed together smells amazing. It isn't also the end of the world if you have not enough salt. That's good, I think. That's 1 teaspoon salt. Plus like a little bit of the extra that was on the paper that was supposed to be in the spoon. Okay. Okay, crisis averted. I had extra salt. I don't know why. Okay. In small saucepan, combine all of these. It says with a whisk. I'm just gonna use a spoon. The whisk is currently occupied. I wish I had a little whisk, a little mini whisk for this. This looks like, have you ever made cinnamon sugar toast? Did your mom ever make you cinnamon sugar toast? You just mix cinnamon and sugar, obviously, or you can buy already made. I know a fork is better. I don't have any. It's fine. It's fine. Luckily, it's all fine ingredients. There are no chunks. It is sugar, salt, cinnamon, and cayenne, and cornstarch. There's no chunk. It's super fine and easy to mix. In fact, that is now combined. Yeah, you ever have cinnamon sugar toast? So mix some cinnamon and sugar together, like equal part, combine them, make toast, put butter on it, sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it. Oh my God. It's real good. You don't have a fork. I used them all. My fork drawer, I have little ones. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, look at that. That's combined. That's spoon. Don't let them judge you for this. You did a fine job. Now add the milk mixture and then whisk it and bring it to a boil. I'm so scared about this part. How's the crust looking? You know, he did harden. I think actually the extra minute we put him in for was perfect though. Okay, so I get to put this all in now. And then whisk it. Yeah, this I definitely needed the medium saucepan. I think it said small in a general sense, but I took it in a literal sense because there is in a set of pots a small, medium, and large. Oh my God, look at that. It almost filled it. That would not have fit. And I have to boil this. I have to bring it to a boil, which I'm almost a little afraid of doing in this pan. I'm still afraid that there's not enough room. It should be okay. It's only brought to a boil for a second. And then you simmer it. Do I have to put a lid on it for simmering? No. Bring to a boil, reduce heat, let simmer 1 minute. Everyone get your 1 minute timers out. Get ready. What do I do after? What do I do after this? Reduce, let simmer. Remove from heat, stir in butter. Oh, let me get the next steps ready. Remove from heat, remove from heat, stir in butter, vanilla, and chocolate. I have to add more to that? Okay, whoever said small saucepan lied. Okay, let me make sure I have that ready. Vanilla extract. Chocolate chips, which I don't know how many I need, so I bought 2 bags. Vanilla extract. And more butter, which is, so 1 teaspoon of this. Boom. 2 tablespoons butter, which is actually this is 2, this last chunk that I had. I love when things work out beautifully perfect like that. So I can put this away. You just want to read a step ahead in case it says quickly combine the next set of ingredients, because not all of us are cooking gurus on YouTube and have everything perfectly measured out ahead of time. Nobody does that. Nobody human does that. Okay, 2 tablespoons butter. Does it need to be melted? No, because it's gonna melt, because it does that. 2 cups. Another 2 cup. I have 2 of these. I have 2 of these. 2 cups chocolate chips. Is this gonna, the stove is not on, don't worry. Is it gonna fit? Should I get the big? No, I think the big one's too much. I think the big one would be too big. I'm glad I bought the second bag. That was, honestly, slight genius on my part. 2 cups of chocolate. It'll fit in there, it'll fit. It's not getting boiled after this anymore. Bro, that was almost 2 whole bags. I'll put him in a little bag now. He can go now in a little sandwich bag. This is going well, and it's only 2:45. It needs 2 hours to sit in the fridge, and Cinco Trace is at 6, so we're making great time. Where am I going? Okay. Okay, so this is all measured out now, which is good I did that. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little scared. I'm a little less scared. Oh, I don't have a wood spoon clean. Why am I unprepared? Hold on. I'm gonna clean one real quick because I think a wood spoon would be good for this. Okay, easy. It'll be a wet wood spoon, but that doesn't matter. Okay. Let me make sure. I think we're done whisking. I think we're done whisking. There is like something stuck to the bottom, so I want to use a spoon to get that up. Okay, bring to a boil, simmer for a minute, take off heat, remove from heat, stir in butter, vanilla, chocolate chips until melted, pour mixture into crust, refrigerate. We're into the final phase, people. Is this ready to be poured into? Yeah, you know what, actually. It says wait for room temperature. It's a little bit warm. I think that's okay. This is gonna be hot, so. Oh, should I? Oh, yeah, no, I think it's fine. Wait, one more thing. Let me prepare a spot for him. I have room in here. I'll put the bag of apples outside the fridge for now. Okay, I'm scared because this is like all in once. All right, everybody, don't panic. You could put the crust in the fridge. Should I? I could do that. Oh, I touched it and didn't know if it was hot yet or still. Ooh, it is actually. It is kind of hot. I'm going to put it in here until the whole mixing thing is over. Perfect. Just to cool them off. All right, everyone ready? I'm going to bring it to a boil, and when I say go, set a minute timer. we let it simmer after the boiling begins. So first we bring to a boil. No one start any timers just yet. This is scary. This is the part I can't mess up, or else I have to just go buy an entire pie at the store. Bring to a boil. Look how gross this got. It got, actually, you can't really tell anyway. It did get gross though. And milk mixture, whisk again, no lumps. There were no lumps. There was like a layer of cinnamon. That's fine. Bring to a boil, reduce, let simmer for a minute. Bring to a boil, reduce, let simmer for a minute. I do have it on a large burner. I think that'll bring it to a boil faster. I think that would be fine. I think. These guys are all dirty, but I still could use them. I think after marshmallow topping, fold marshmallow cream into whipping topping. Yeah, and I only need to measure with that each 1 cup. So these all done. These all I won't need. I just start cleaning up as I wait for the boil to be brought. We're gonna use our cheese grater on the chocolate in a little bit. I no longer need the knife. This is dripping on my hand. Do I touch it while it's being brought to a boil? I just don't want anything to be stuck to the bottom. The cornstarch is sticky. Okay, this is where your little spoon dish, that's where that comes in handy. That's where that's a good idea to have one, I think. All right, we're chilling now. We're chilling. What I'm gonna need in a bit is my chocolate shavings, my marshmallow, but that's in 2 hours. I get to put everything else away. I get to put everything away now. I'm gonna put him away. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna put these away. I don't know where to put these, but I'm gonna put them away. I'm gonna put this away. And I get to just have an extra pie crust now, which I will just store up there and will eventually need to make another pie. Which means maybe future cooking stream? Oh, I think I am gonna do another, subathon at the end of May. So that'll be fun. Did everyone see my Instagram story with a little sneak peek of one of the photos of me and my merch? And I brought Wilbur into the photo shoot because he matched my fuzzy hat that matched the shirt so perfectly. I'm so happy with how these photos came out. I'm so excited. Obviously, I've done a lot of things that involved taking photos. I literally was just in Paris being a model not even that long ago. But I get really self-conscious and I'll do these big events, but for me, I contacted a photographer. I asked to set up a shoot all by myself. Put together all 4 different outfits for my merch pieces so that I can like just kind of show off them being a little bit wearable. Unfortunately, I don't think they're head to toe. And I like fully styled these with shoes and socks and whole fits. And I did it all by myself. And then I went all by myself, was a little model all by myself. And I love how the pictures came out, because that's the thing about getting my photos taken by other people. I always get really nervous about how they come out, because I don't like the way I look in photos that are taken by other people. It's a weird thing. I see myself differently in photos taken by other people than in photos that I take myself. Just like my eyeballs stop working. But I really, really like how they came out so far that I've seen. Oh, it is so hot in here. I'm going to turn my air on in the other room. I'm so excited. Star, where are you? Star-Lord's sleeping in the closet, actually. I already... Oh, jeez, that sound scared me. It made a sizzle sound. It's starting to get bubble. It's starting to get bubble. Man, I'm really saying I'm going to do things and committing to them. Who even is she? Okay, we don't want anything in here to start burning or anything. So, we'll keep it moving. We want it to get to a boil and then simmer it. Oh, you're seeing that side of my kitchen. Hold on, what is the full frame? You weren't supposed to see this half of that table. Okay, it's starting to bubble. It's also like creating a thing on the side, like a film of sorts. How much? It's getting chunky. I'm scared. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. That's the whole thing, I think. Let it boil. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let it boil. I never actually even said to stir it. Bring mixture to a boil. There are definitely lumps in it now. I think that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure that's just what's supposed to happen. How boily do we let it get? Like full boil? Like full bubbling? Like full bubble? And now do I simmer? It is creating chunks. I'm a little bit scared. Is it making scrambled eggs? It said bring it to a boil. I'm putting it on low. Start the timer. 1 minute. I'm scared. It is... Bro, it's full chunk. Did I ruin it? Is it bad? Is it done? Is it ruined forever? Is that not what was supposed to happen? I followed the instructions exactly. It's fully chunky. Stir, stir, stir. I mean, truly, we don't know what's supposed to happen. We leave it for a minute, maybe. It is creating a thick mixture. I think that's supposed to happen. I think it is actually supposed to happen. Ow! Ow! It popped! It's popping! It's on low, though. It's simmering. I'm scared. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. For 1 whole minute. It's exploding. It's calming down. It's calming down. It's on low. Reduce heat and let simmer for 1 minute. Okay, these chunks are being worked out. I think this is actually fine. I think that's what's supposed to happen. Stir like you know what it never says in the instructions at any point is stir. But timer said stop time. Remove from heat. Mix in 1 teaspoon vanilla. Done. 2 tablespoons of butter and all the chocolate. Come on. Come on. All the chocolate. And mix like my life depends on it. It's melting. Oh, dude. Can you see this? Okay, it's a little bit far away from you, but I'm so sorry. I just have to move fast, I think. This is a thick mixture. This is also a lot of a mixture. The butter needs to melt more, please. It's also still breathing a little bit. What does it say? Remove from heat, butter, vanilla. Okay, it is tablespoon butter. For a second I was like, what if it's teaspoon butter? That's never the case. Until completely melted and then pour in the thing. Okay, so you don't even wait for this to cool before you pour it in. But it does have to be fully combined, so we're gonna sit here for just a little while and do that. I still see the butter chunk, so we'll just keep working him in. That's getting dark. Can you even, you can't really see it. I'm so sorry. Wait. Yo! Okay, you see that little white dot in the center? That's the butter. We're still working him in. Okay. This also could never be done in a small saucepan. Not a chance. This is like overflowing. It smells really good though. I think it was supposed to get chunky while I don't know if I called it too early on the boiling because I started getting scared. But it was starting to bubble and cook the egg in it and get chunky. So I just put it on its simmer and I think it's good. That's the thing. I don't have the pictures to see if that, oh my God, I almost just scooped it all out. I think the butter's gone. I think the butter is gone. Now this is really hot. This has to go into a pie crust and immediately into the fridge. That's good. That's real good. All right. pie crust. And, all right. Mix into prepared crust. Refrigerate 2 hours. And I'm staying here for 2 hours. We're gonna just hang out. We're gonna chill. Let me make sure that butter is like really worked in here because it did only just melt. I feel like this is too much. I feel like it's gonna be too much in there, but that's hot actually. That's really hot to hold on the handle. Oops, that's really hot. Paw thing. All right. I'm not gonna fill it completely. I'm gonna like just kind of do a little at a time. It does feel like it's too much for some reason. I think that's okay, maybe. He's so jiggly. He's so jiggly. I actually don't think I should use all of it. Is that crazy? Is that insane? They don't know what size pie dish I have. How do they know? They don't. So what do? Do as much as I feel like? And then there's going to be fluff on top? I feel like that's enough. I don't know. I think that's good. Should I do all of it? I think that's good. There's so much left in here. Oop, that's dripping. I definitely don't think I need all of it. What do I do with this now? Do I put this down the drain? Let me put this down. Let me just put it down for a second. This gotta go. This gotta go and fast into the fridge, I think. All right, everybody, set a timer for 2 hours. It's so jiggly. No, close. Ah! It's closing. It is jiggly. Use the second pie crust? I don't think there's enough. I wish I didn't put as much in there, actually. I could have split it in half. I don't think there's enough in the rest of the pot, whatever. Should I take some back? Should I get it back in there and take some back? Mini pie? How are you gonna make this mini? How are you gonna make this smaller? I could get back in there and oh, I dripped a huge chunk of chocolate on my towel. I don't think that's enough. I'm gonna end up wasting. That's fine. You know what? I'm actually leaving in 5 days to England, so I'm not gonna be here to use this pie crust. Might as well make an attempt at a second one. And I'm literally gonna get the other pie out maybe. This looks like poop. I got it on my towel and it just looks like actual poop. Okay. Should I legitimately get the other one out and try and... Yeah, that's definitely not enough for an entire pie. It's so shallow. I'm gonna get the other one out. Because it's so chunky. It's jiggling still. It's jiggling a lot. Okay. Big spoon. Dumb. This is so dumb. I do feel like there's too much in this one though, honestly. No! It dripped across pies. I was trying not to have that happen. Where do we put this? Everything's a mess. Everything's dirty. Everything's chocolate covered. It is so jiggly. It's crazy that this doesn't get cooked at this point anymore. The crust on this one's kind of coming off a little bit, if I'm honest. It's coming off into the pie. So we might want to use... Honestly, having a backup pie with a full amount of, like, filling in it might be a good idea. This one with the crust I made, it's falling apart. So... But this crust, it's too shallow right now. I mean, you know what? Who cares? We're gonna drink, and no one will know. It's peeling off on the side. Should I cut my losses and stop? Or do I fully commit to pie B? Do I just abandon even trying to... This looks good. Do I have room for 2 pies in my fridge? It's okay if the crust comes apart a little bit, I think, maybe. That's good. I'm not gonna push it anymore. I'm gonna just kind of flatten that out. The crumb is coming off. I'll bring both. You know what? I'm gonna bring both to Megan's just in case. Cause one might be better than the other. And I will take a slice of each one and then not allow anyone to eat the bad one. That's gonna be my move. Okay. Because the graham cracker crumb one, the one I made in the oven, it is not a solid crust. It did not become solid in any way like I had hoped. Now I need to make room for 2 pies. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Pie number 1. Pie number 2. I'm just going to put extra marshmallow fluff on it then. I'm just going to make extra marshmallow fluff then too. And there's just a glob of poop on my counter now. Just a whole glob of poop. As long as the filling tastes good, I don't care which pie I end up eating. Even if the crust one that we made ends up like actual shit. Okay, let me put a hell of a lot of water on this chocolate saucepan. That is going to be a nightmare to clean later. Not too bad. What matters is that we went through all of the steps together. We did the baking thing, so I kept my word. And now we can just sit for a little bit. Now we can sit for 2 hours. Where am I gonna go for 2 hours? What am I gonna do for 2 hours? Do I need the instructions anymore? Marshmallow topping, 1 cup marshmallow, 1 cup whipped cream, chocolate shavings for garnish. We can remember that. Had to get the printer out just for that. Well, how am I gonna play Minecraft? I'm in my kitchen on my phone. I can't transfer to the computer. What I am gonna do is come sit. Hey, come sit in my kitchen with me. Ignore that, because I was trying really hard to make that not in frame. I guess I could go anywhere else in my house right now. No, we sit here. Thank you everyone for joining me in baking. Yeah, you can do Q&A. Why the fridge is hiding in the corner. Isn't that the strangest little spot for a fridge? I think where the fridge is where the washer dryer should be, and where the washer dryer should be is where the fridge should be. I'm gonna turn you very, very carefully because I don't want you to see my living room because it's a little bit messy right now. There's my washer and dryer. There. That's where a fridge should go. It's connected and attached to the cabinet and like countertop. Why is the washer dryer there? Why isn't the washer dryer in the back corner? Huh? Huh? You know what? I can make this go away. I can make this go away on a chair. Sneaky under the table chair. And my apples are on the table now. That's good. Who wants an apple? Anyway, we went to Little Tokyo yesterday. I bought a Totoro shirt. It's really cute. I bought a skirt that is matching with Elena's because we both really liked it a lot. That's really cute. This is gross. This is dirty. I'll wash that later too. I did meet Nikki. I've met her before. I've gone to England multiple times. We walked on the beach in Brighton, and that was such a nice day. Walking with Nikki, Wilbur, and Orr, our other friend. I really like the apartment other than the fridge. Other than the fridge, a lot. I really like it. I am waiting on one piece of furniture that is supposed to come before I leave. Although I have not gotten an email about it at all, so I don't know where it is. But it's supposed to come in the next couple of days, and then I can finally get rid of all of the other stuff that is still in my house. Although I have a couple things. I have like a bunch of merch that people sent me. I have a bunch of Tommy merch. I have Wilbur merch that they sent me, and I don't know where to put all that. They're all in boxes, and they're just stacked up in my living room. But I got a mushroom lamp. So I'm waiting on like a TV stand type thing, not for a TV, but for just like it goes on the side in your living room, you just put stuff on it, but not a TV. And I got this. Okay, I just want to make sure my address wasn't on that. It's also, none of it's in English, but just in case. I got that guy. That's the receipt on here. I also have a cooler because Microsoft sent me an entire cooler. So I'm waiting for this like big cabinet TV stand thing to put all of the stuff that I have nowhere to put in that. That's all I need to finally not have just a bunch of stuff in my house on the floor. I also bought stained glass window privacy film. That's going to look really pretty in the bathroom, and when the sun hits it, it's going to make rainbows in the bathroom, and that's going to be really cool. I'm excited about that. I think those are all the things I bought. I have to measure that and put that up before I leave too, because I want to do all those things before I leave. So when I come back, my house is all nice and fun. Gay bathroom. Any merch updates? I took photos yesterday. As soon as they are edited and sent to me, I will put them up immediately. That could be a week or so. But pretty much the photos of me in the merch and of the merch itself are now taken. They just have to be edited an amount. I don't know where to put these. Can we have a sneak peek too? No, I'm not turning my camera around. It's such a mess over there. And I will not show it. One day I will do an apartment tour. I am nearly done. I'm literally waiting. Furniture takes such a long time, especially because of the pandemic. Furniture has been taking a really, really, really long time. So this last piece is just taking a long time. Once it's here, I'm done. I get to put everything away in its place, and I could show you around. My bathroom is so cute. My bedroom is so cute. I love my kitchen. I bought vines to hang above these windows here, and they'll drape down the corner over there that you can't see. There. They'll drape down over there by where this cabinet here, separate from this counter, there's a cabinet here, cat things on it. That's the litter box. It's inside there. I'm gonna have it draped down behind there, and it's gonna be cool. Little drapey vines on my ceiling. With my coffee machine, I have only one type of K-cup because it's my favorite, so I put all of them in there. I have only the one kind. Star is doing good. Let me get her. She's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna get her. Hold on. She is baby. She was asleep. She's sticking her leggy out real far. Baby. She's so sleepy. I just disturbed her sleep. Can I pet your belly? Do you allow? How far are you trying to... Oh, where are you going? Oh. Where are you going? Here's her tail. Boop. This is her belly. Just say hello. She's chilling. She doesn't, watch your tail actually, it's hot over there. Don't burn it. That's the part of the stove there's a chunk of chocolate in there I have to wipe out. Look at this bean. Bean. I can't sit. Okay, there we go. Her little legs are just spread open here. And her tail. She's not trying to leave. I did close the chat. Oh, now she's trying to leave. All right. Thank you for letting me display you. I love you. You may go back to sleep in the closet if you want to. She is leaving. Hi. Come here. Do you want to stay? Nope. Sometimes she lays there. Oh, wait. Come back. Can I put you on the hammock, please? Let me put you in the hammock. You're going to like it, I promise. She loves it every time I put her there. She stays. She looks. Oh, she usually climbs on that stool. Where are you going? How are you gonna? Whoa! Okay, I won't bother you anymore. She doesn't go on there unless I put her there, because she's been on there before and it fell, because she's a little heavy. So she sat there and fallen before, but I put it up really good this time, so I keep putting her there myself. But she's still scared. Oh, did this fall in the sink? Oh, I have so much to clean after. That's a future Shelby problem. I am, however, gonna get this one chunk of poop out of here. I just cleaned all of these today, too. I didn't know how much of my kitchen you were gonna get to see, so I cleaned all the grates on my stove. I cleaned the stove. I cleaned the counter. Where'd my water go? Let's have a water. Let's have a chat and water. And I keep two little stools over there. I'm gonna eventually have plants on both of them. All of them, all two of them. Because I just like having, look at this guy, wait, I got him at Rite Aid. I got him at Rite Aid. He sits there with my other two plants. I'm gonna have just a bunch of plants on these stools. They are my old bar stools. This house doesn't have a bar that needs bar stools. I might have been able to put one at the end of the counter there, but I put her litter thing there instead. So I kept the stools by the window to put plants on. This stream was an elaborate plan to show off my kitchen. I'm excited. I wish I got a better chocolate bar, because I didn't know I had a cheese grater and I was just going to use a vegetable peeler. But I wish I had bigger chunks now. Which does make sense. The vegetable peeler I should have wanted to have bigger chunks for anyway, like one whole bar. Let me open this and see. I think they are a bar. And it's a matter of, do you separate the squares or not, which I just simply will not instead. Yep, perfect. We're gonna grate this. It's gonna be so pretty looking. I really don't know how this is gonna come out though. I'm not gonna look at it for 2 hours. I really think the pre-made crust is gonna be the one. I wish I would have thought not to pour all of it or as much as I did originally into the first one, because I think I took a little bit of the crust apart, but it was not a stable crust. It was really crummy. Maybe I didn't press it firm enough. I don't know what went wrong. This is why it's called cooking trouble though. Oh boy, this will be up as a VOD and I will go and download it so I can upload it on the VOD channel. I started uploading on the VOD channel. I put 2 up and then I had to take a little break because I'm doing like custom little intros and outros and everything for it, and then editing or rendering out the entire stream with an intro. So it takes a really long time. So I only ever got 2 out, but I'm gonna keep putting out VODs that I'm sitting on. Not every single VOD that I've ever had. Not every single stream is gonna make it on there that has since passed and been deleted by Twitch. But as many of the ones that I recorded that I felt were really, really special ones. So it is actually particularly only the extra special MCC practice streams and MCC streams and this stream. Whenever someone tells me this was my comfort stream, I put those streams. Phasmophobia streams, Afterlife streams. Actually, some of the Afterlife streams don't make it because I accidentally deleted the VODs after I finished editing the YouTube video, but the YouTube videos exist, so I'm okay with that. Origins streams, I think. I also might have done the same thing to those, actually. I wish I didn't. The Origins ones I would have kept. I can always download those. They're not gone yet. Have you had this pie before? No, I've never made it before. Lena linked me a list of different Mexican desserts that I could make, and I picked this one because it seemed like the one that was most able to be handled by me. The cheesecake one was going to take too long. No, the cheesecake one was a 5-hour long cheesecake. That wasn't even the problem. I've made many 5-hour, 6-7 hour long cheesecakes before. The problem was it bakes in the oven on a low temperature for an hour, and then you turn the oven off and open the door and leave it for another hour. And I guess I could have done that if I was going to sit in this room and stream the entire time anyway. Although I don't know if I would have wanted to do a stream for 5 to 6 hours baking. But I would have had to sit here with the oven door open, and I have a cat, and I didn't trust her. She doesn't like doors that are closed, and as soon as they're open, she jumps inside. So I don't trust her around an open oven door. I don't like pies, but Mexican hot chocolate pie is my absolute favorite. I've never had this before. I did not know this was like a thing. But when I saw pie, I was like, I want to make the pie. And I don't know how this crust is going to come out. I don't know how any of this is going to come out. But we tried. It is what it is. I'm bringing both to Megan's. That's what's now decided. And we'll see which one ends up being better. The inside is identical in both. So that's not going to be, it's more of a matter of which crust. And I'll let you guys know, because we're not going to unfortunately get to taste test this one here. Unless I should. No. I have to bring it to Megan's and we'll taste test there. And I'll refer back to you and let you know which one ended up being better, if either of them ended up being good. Because I don't know, that inside, that was a scary process, cooking the inside of that pie with the chocolate. And the egg started to cook and it was getting all scrambly and chunky. But I think it was supposed to, because immediately it just mixed into a really thick mixture. And it's really jiggly. I'm nervous. I don't know, man. What I will say is I ate a ramen about 3.5 hours ago, and I'm a little bit hungry. Star! She didn't go back in the closet. She's in the living room. Come here. Come here. She's not coming. I'm going to Megan's at 6, or leaving at 5:30, maybe even 5, because I have to Uber. And it's 3:30? I'm cutting a little bit close. But this is all I need, is to have the pies and then go. All I need is me and the pies. I'm not going to eat. I have to not eat because there's going to be so many tacos. Okay, I just have to wait it out. I am a little bit hungry though. Is there a snack in here? Is there a little snack in here I could eat? Just a little bitty one? No. I have to wait. I have to wait and save up for the pie and the tacos. And the corn. Mexican street corn is my favorite thing. It did take me a lot longer to make this than it's supposed to, because I took each step I'm glad I did that. If I was doing that stovetop bit while the other bit was in the oven, I would not have been able to do that. I would not have been functioning. I would have been freaking out. Dude, street corn. I love corn. I do love corn. If you are drinking, make sure you have a full stomach. I'm going to eat so many tacos. Don't you worry about me. I'm 28. I'm going to eat a bunch of tacos. We're going to have some margaritas responsibly. And I'm going to Uber there. And I'm going to Uber back. I've torn open this chocolate, so I'm just going to just go throw this away. How we all doing? How we all hanging today? Shelby drinking alcohol sounds fake. I've never drank an alcohol in my life, actually. I've never touched an alcohol ever in my days. I'm thinking about making a coffee. I've already had one today, but I'm thinking about making another one. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. I will have a coffee. I'm a little bit tired. I've been waking up so early lately. Who even am I? I've been waking up at 8 in the morning and just like starting my day way earlier than I even have things that I need to be up for. I did have the photo shoot yesterday to be up for. I had something I needed to be up at 7 a.m. the other day for. I woke up at 7 a.m. just by chance one of the times. Just because I woke up early and I don't know why. I'm gonna need a little spoon. I'm out of little spoons. I'm gonna have to use a big spoon. And wait, hello? Is Megan here? Megan, I made a pie. Megan's raiding! Megan, I made the pie! I made the pie! It's in the fridge. It's in the fridge. I'm making coffee now. Let's see how they look. Yeah, it's gonna be a really long time. It's gonna be a really long time until they're done. I've made 2 pies because I have a backup pie. Hello, welcome. We made a pie. The pie is made. Mexican hot chocolate pie. It is done. I made 2 because there ended up being so much extra filling for the pie that I felt like and I had a backup crust in case mine went wrong. So I actually made 2 full pies-ish. One of them's a little bit shallow. And I'm gonna bring both because I don't know if the crust I made is very good. We're gonna see. I'm not sure, but the pie is made. It is now sitting in the fridge. We just have to wait now like an hour and a half for them to like set. Which, what is it, 3:30? Hour and a half? That's perfect, and I'm gonna immediately come over. And then it's taco time. Then it's taco time. Then it's time for tacos. I'm so excited. I made a pie. We did a baking stream. Now the only sub goal that I'm left, that I still haven't done is the spores stream, which I am purposefully waiting until I'm in England because I'm going to see if I can make Wilbur do it with me and create some monstrosities. Or he actually made something that looked like sand shrew. Coffee. The last one he made looked like sand shrew in my opinion, I thought. Or like, what's the guy? He's like an aardvark on Neopets. It looked like him too. I'm excited. Thanks everyone for joining and watching me cook. I will definitely do this again. And I'll definitely make it another subathon goal at the end of this month. I was so happy this goal got hit. I'm going to finish up all the goals from the last one, and at the end of this month, we'll do another subathon. I'm not going to do those multiple day ones. I don't know how everyone's doing that. I would love to, but I feel like I just wouldn't have it in me to be able to stream for 5 days in a row. How did Nikki do that? I have to ask her how. I know she took a lot of breaks, slept off stream, because I would definitely not sleep on stream. But man, I don't know. I was even considering just a 24-hour stream, and everyone talked me out of doing that. And then people are doing 5-day long streams? How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to keep up with that? I don't know. I believe in you. Oh God, everyone was telling me not to. I'm surprised you guys want this. I don't think I'll ever do it. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't think I will ever do that. I don't think I would ever do a multi-day, 5-day long stream situation. I don't know about that. do you do that? You just go and stream. Like, what do you do for 9 hours while you're asleep? You just set up videos for people to like send in? What if people send in bad ones? What happens then? Do you have mods in at like all hours? I wouldn't even want to ask my mods to do that. I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe when I'm not in England, I would do it if I was here. And maybe have friends come over and stuff. I feel like the longest I would do is 5 days. Now, how am I considering this when I was never even going to consider a 24-hour stream? I could have friends come in. I would only maybe do 5 days. I feel like I would never do more than that. I'm not saying do it. Would have to rotate the whole 5 days. We could get more mods just for me to do a 5-day long stream. If we even got the subs for that. Maybe I would only get 2 days worth of subs. Who knows? Okay. All right. Oh no. Would you guys help me figure out how to set up like the 9 hours that I would be asleep time? And then I have to like shower and stuff and then come on stream without makeup on? Oh no, wait. That's the part that I hate. Oh no, wait. That's the part that I don't like. That's the part that I don't like. My skin's been really good lately though. Maybe I would be fine with that. Maybe that would be fine. Maybe this would be okay. I could live stream the makeup part, but I just don't like doing the non-makeup part. I don't like being on the stream for the non-makeup VTuber stream or PNG tuber moments instead of being on stream while I wait for the hair to dry. Modcast. Okay, this could be fun. We're gonna do 5 days of streaming. Ew. Okay, maybe at the end of this month when I'm gonna do the subathon, maybe that's what we do. We could do a cooking portion. I'm exhausted thinking about it already. I'm exhausted thinking about it. I'm nervous about the no makeup part. People are gonna be so nice and say, you look fine with that makeup, you look beautiful, and all that stuff. But then there's other people that are so mean about people not wearing makeup. Way to self-report that you've never had a woman stay over at your house. That's my favorite comeback for that. Is self-report. Ow, this is hot. Wait. We wait. I have been, if I was in the middle of a skin crisis, I would never. But I'm not right now. We'll see at the end of the month if I am. I really don't have to do any of the stream without makeup. I could do no cam while I go do my makeup if I wanted to. But my skin right now, I'm in the longest period of not having like a wild, random breakout that I have to then investigate and figure out what set it off. So that's been really nice. That's been really good. Yeah, maybe we try subathon, sub ads. What has everyone else been doing? Sub ads 2 minutes, 1 minute until you reach the maximum of 5 days long worth of minutes. Whatever 24 times 5 is. Skincare routine, perhaps. Everyone is asking for this, and I can't stress enough how much that is just not going to be interesting for you. My skincare routine is Curology. I don't know anything about skincare. I do not use products from the store. I use only Curology because it is the only thing that has been able to work. And I like being able to talk to a little dermatologist that I did not have to go in person to see, which is maybe you should just do that actually, because then you maybe have better skin. But that's the whole thing. So there's not much to it. But I am going to make a video on my second channel about my skin because I have had such on and off horrible acne problems since I was 20. Of all the times to start getting acne, 20 years old. But I will make a video about that whole process. I have pictures because I was taking progress pictures when I was in my cystic acne phase because I was like, I've never experienced it this bad and I couldn't figure out why it was happening. And then I figured out why it was happening. And I will make a video, but honestly, a skincare routine is absolutely pointless because it's just literally the Curology 3 steps. And then I have a backup moisturizer because I always run out of the Curology one because I use maybe too much. I don't really know, but I run out of it a lot. And that's about it. That's basically it. I should do Curology, but I feel like they need to see my skin in person. I really feel like I should have just done that. But because Curology's working right now, I'm an adult woman though, and I have been going in person to do a lot of things. In fact, I had a dentist appointment last week, and I have another one this week because I'm I decided it is now really important to me as a 20-year-old lady that I want to really like my smile. I don't a lot of the time. I really want to love my smile. I like my smile. I don't like my parts of my smile. I don't love all my teeth being a little bit crooked. I'm going to get them fixed. I'm going to get them all straightened. I'm going to get Invisalign for the 3rd time, and I'm going to actually keep wearing them. I'm going to get my teeth all nice and lined up nice, and I'm going to get them a little bit brightened up. Many years of coffee may just make them like a little bit duller, not as white as they could be. I don't want them to be porcelain. I don't want them to be radiant. I don't want to be able to be seen in the dark. But, and I'm going to have the hooks on my teeth removed because I've had hooks on my teeth. You want to know what I do want to do that's crazy with my teeth, but I know people that have done it? I used to have very pointy canines. I do like my smile in general, but I do want to like get my teeth a little bit fixed up so I feel much better about it. And I kind of like actually a little bit of crookedness in my teeth. I'm a big fan actually. And I like other people that have a little off out of the row of tooth. I love when people have a little sticky out tooth. I think it's cute. But reminder, healthy teeth are yellowish. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not trying to get my teeth whitened to be like iridescent, but a little bit, just a little itty bitty bit. I really want to like love my smile, but I'm gonna get my Invisalign. I'm gonna get the hooks removed. Oh, and I used to have really pointy canines, but for some reason one of mine is flat. I don't know if I like grinded that one particular one because my bite is a little bit off because my teeth are crooked, but one of them is not, and I want it to be pointy. I want to get my teeth pointy, or I want little itty bitty things, little baby ones that are just normal looking canines, not like fangs, but I want to get little extra point. I got one flat canine. I'd love to give him a little, I really don't want to show him. He's the flat one. You see? I want that. But there. He's flat. So I want them to make him pointy. And I think they can do that, but I don't know what that would cost or how dumb of a whole process that would be to add an extra tiny bit of point to that tooth. These guys are pointy. That's where my most crookedness is, on the bottom teeth. You know what? I don't care, but I do want to fix them for me. But I don't care about other people not liking my teeth because die about it. Stay mad. But yeah, I do want my one that is not sharp to be sharp. That would be fun, I think. Dentists used to do that. They used to file down canines. They don't do it as much anymore, or it's like a specific dentist will do it. Most won't now, but they did used to like straighten out your teeth as much as possible, like make them nice and even on the bottom row. I don't like that at all. If they ever tried to shave my canines, I would flip. And if they ever, my front 2 teeth are lower than the rest of my teeth. I don't like all my teeth being in the same even row. They're like a little bit lower than my other teeth, and then my little canine is a little bit lower. I love that. I would hate if they were all, but also other people that have very straight bottom row teeth, like the top teeth, but straight underneath, you know. You look beautiful. I just like that my teeth aren't like that, and I wouldn't want them shaved down. A lot of them did it without telling people, and it's such a crime. It's such a crime. But it also works with some people's smiles where they just have like perfectly even rows of teeth and they're all the same like length. How do you describe a tooth? Length? People have that and it's fine, but I like that I don't have that. I like everyone having different little unique teeth. Little special teeps. Oh yeah, today I am not going to be reading any hugs, but I do see Spooky Brains hugs, so I'm going to give you the hug. But I'm going to read all the other ones that I missed, and the subs and the bits tomorrow. I might not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'm not supposed to, wait, what day is it today? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I was going to do Origins today, and I completely forgot that I meant to do the cooking stream. In my head, I said Tuesday for Origins and the 3rd for cooking, without realizing that was the same day. So tomorrow I won't be live. I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow. The day after we'll do Origins, the 5th. I leave on the 8th. I will be taking a bit more of a break when I go to England because I'm staying at Scott's house, so I'm not going to be at my little stream setup. And I might do a couple IRL streams there on my phone. And I might bring my laptop too. but I usually don't because I do have a computer in a different place there. But I'm taking care of Scott for a few days, so I probably won't stream that time. There's a cat hair in my coffee. Megan, if you're here and there's a cat hair in the pie, I'm really sorry. I did try really hard to not have that happen. But yeah, I will be taking care of Scott for the first like few days to a week. I don't know, has anyone here gotten their tonsils removed? And like, how long was the recovery for you? Scott is like setting aside the entire week, and I'm wondering, does it really take an entire week, or is he gonna feel better after like 3 days? Does it depend on the person? It is surgery. The only surgery I ever had was getting my wisdom teeth out, technically. That's a surgery, but 2 weeks for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, from people who have had their tonsils removed. Depends. Okay, wow. I will only be there for 2 weeks. So I hope it doesn't take 2 weeks. Maybe, oh my god! I don't have to bring my laptop. I don't have to bring my phone. I will bring my phone. I don't have to stream on my phone. I'm gonna stream out of Scott's setup. I'm gonna stream out of Scott's room because he's not using it. He's gonna have no tonsils and he can't talk. And I'm gonna stream out of Scott's room. I already had this in my head a while ago and I forgot that I was like, I'm gonna stream at his house as much as I can every day, that I normally would, but out of his office. I'm trying to fix, my hair's not cooperating today. That's gonna be so fun. That's gonna be really fun. We're just gonna break into his house and stream out of his room. Where would you stream the sports stream? I have my own stream room out there. And I've been streaming out of that room. So, but that's not at Scott's house. So that's why I would not be able to use that while I'm taking care of Scott at Scott's house. I'll use Scott's room. And then I have my own room elsewhere. And I have a full computer, monitors. Ah! Hi! Hi, I'm making pie. Meow. She came to scream. She came to scream. What are you doing? You gonna go eat your food? You already ate all your wet food. Where you going? Can you see her over there? Wait. Oh! That's her dry food. Oh! She eats her dry food one piece at a time. And they're little pieces. And it's really funny, I think. And she swallows them. She doesn't bite it. Very rarely will you hear a crunch happen because she just swallows one piece at a time. You're being watched and you don't even know it. I'm sad I took her stool away. This is the one she usually sits on, but I do plan on fully covering both of these stools with plants. That was never meant to be hers. She could get up there without the stool, but she's scared of it now because it did fall while she was laying in it. And it felt real bad. She's just heavy, but I put it back up and it's really good now. It's really secure. She's laid in it for like an hour and it didn't fall. Why is it still hot? Why is my hot coffee still hot? How much time is left until those are done? I don't remember what time it was when I put them in. Is it about an hour 15? Am I close? My love. 122. Close enough. 118 actually. Something like that. Okay. Cool. I'm going to just say then, it's 3:43. At 5 o'clock, I'll just take the pies out, look at them, and the stream. Because we don't have to make it exactly 2 o'clock. We're 2 hours. We're going to make it 5 p.m. We're done. So about an hour and 15 minutes, and then we will go. Oh, she crunching. Oh, she is crunching back there. She do be crunching. Crunch. My dear. She's not a big eater. I just simply can't explain why she is as large as she is. She doesn't eat all of her food. I don't know. You're perfect, baby. She runs around a lot. Is just still that size. And she's perfectly healthy. Just goes to show. She's just large shaped. Wilbur says she's barrel shaped. You're not a barrel. You're not. My love. You're not a barrel. Good girl. Do you want to come back up here and sit on my lap? She's been a lap cat lately. Not with me sitting though, just with me on the couch. She's been a lap cat. She'll come and sit on my chest and purr and like rub her face on me. She never used to do that. It's been so special. Will you come here? Come here, Star. Star, do you want to come back? Do you want to be on stream a little bit? Nope, she's going on her second cat tree because now I'm just stuck with 2 cat trees. I don't know what to do. Just simply we'll have to have 2 cat trees. I wonder when my cabinet's gonna get here. It said between April 26th and May 6th. She's fairly large compared to my cats. She's a big cat. I don't know, man. Rocket was a Maine Coon, though, to be fair. Rocket was about her size. I think she might just actually be mixed with something large. She's a Bombay, which are a larger type cat and round, typically, and dense. They have a dense fur. She might be mixed with something that just is large. She does definitely have a belly, though. But, like, you don't know what to do about that. What do you do about that? The vet said it's fine. The vet said she's perfect. The vet was actually most impressed with her. She has a little bit of dandruff on her butt, but the vet said if her fur wasn't shiny, she would be concerned about it. But her fur is so silky, shiny, smooth. And the vet said if she wasn't grooming herself, she'd be concerned about the weight. But she's so particular about grooming herself. That's why her fur is so shiny. So vet said she's perfect and was very impressed with her. Very, very healthy. Checked her ears, checked her teeth, checked her butt. Most healthy. Just a little bit chunky. Just a teeny bit chunky, and that's okay. And that's okay because she said as long as she's still playful and grooms herself. She said it's a sign that your cat's too lazy and too fat if they no longer groom themselves. She's very good at it. She spends so much time doing that. My love. Star. She's a little bit barrel-shaped, though. Like a little bit. But also friend-shaped. A little bit barrel-shaped, but also a little bit friend-shaped. My love, my dear, my sweet, darling angel star lord. I want to go grab her, but she's going to be mad at me. Rotund. That's what I called Rocket. Rocket was big. He got big quick. He was a little kitten, but big. He was still kitten age and as big as her. I don't know how much bigger he ended up getting. I really think he's going to stop at like half Maine Coon size because he's a mix. So I think he's going to stay as like a mini half size Maine Coon with no tail. I miss him so much. He was such a special boy. I'm going to cry. Oh, shoot. Oh. I just cry tears in my coffee. It'll water it down. It's fine. God, he was such a good cat. They did say he's very, very happy in his new house. That's the last I had heard. I probably could message him again and see how that's still going. But last I heard, he's doing really, really good. And he's really happy in his new home. He was a bit of a barrel, though, too. He was so rotund. He was really, really rotund. He was such a good kitty. His no tail was just such a special feature to him. I was in love with his no tail. His little nub. His little fluffy bunny tail. That's still my son. He's still my son. And I have a tattoo for him, kind of. Not really, but kind of. I have a tattoo that now is for him. But when I got it at the time, he didn't exist yet. But now it's for him. I bet he misses me. I bet he does not miss Star-Lord, though. They do not miss each other probably any bit at all. They do not. They are so happy to not be together anymore. Some cats cannot pair. Some cats cannot even tolerate each other and cannot exist in the same space, especially when the space does not have many rooms. If you have a big enough house, you can have 2 cats that do not get along but are able to tolerate each other because they have enough space. When you have a 1-bedroom apartment and cats that will not tolerate each other, sometimes they just simply cannot stay together, and that is okay when it happens. My love, my dear, you are the light of my life, my star, Lord of the stars. That's my baby girl at the end of every day. That's whether it's a hard day, a good day. I say, me and you, baby girl, to the end. Me and you. Hi. I do need to add a star tattoo because she deserves to have one. Hi. Rocket's always with me though because I have my rocket ship tattoo. She's grooming. Every time something touches her the wrong way, even if it's her own tail, she has to lick that spot immediately and fix the fur because it got messed up. That's how particular she is about grooming. If I touch her, immediately licking that spot. How dare you disturb my precious coat? Bumps like the wall a weird way, must immediately lick. I throw a toy and it hits her, must immediately lick. She'll stop everything she's doing to lick a spot that got touched and then go back to playing. I'm gonna get up really slowly, not to alarm her. She's sitting by my feet. I'm gonna grab her. Oh, she moved. She went to run immediately. It's okay. Come back here. I gotcha. I caught her. We like to chase each other. I like to chase her and she runs away, and it's a game that we play. I like to chase her and she runs away, and it's a game that we play together. She will not sit here for very long. Last time, she was sleepy. This time, we'll wiggle away really quickly. She won't put her face near my face though when I hold her, unless she comes and lays on my lap willingly. I am gonna... Do you want to go on the counter? Is that what you're trying to do? You can go up there if you want. Okay, I'll put you down. There you go. And cleaning her fur where I touched her. And immediately grooming the spots where I held her. And she's gone. I do wish she was like a little skinny black cat, but I just think she's not the breed to be skinny. She's just not built like that. She was really teeny as a kitten though. Just built different, simply built different. Her meow is so high pitched. I think I did that to her by accident because I would go. Mee. I also maybe have given Rocket a high pitched meow because he also had a really high. Well, he's a kitten though, so it doesn't count. But he might still have a high pitched meow. He was such a chirper. He was a big chirpy guy. We talk at the same frequency. Star. She'll never come back in here now that. As long as I'm sat here, she will not come back in because she knows I'm going to try and grab her again. And I would. It's like how pets look like their owners. She sounds like you. Yeah, we definitely don't look anything alike, but she sounds like me. We do both have very dark brown. Because technically, if you catch her in the sunlight, her fur is not strictly black. It is actually an amount mostly brown, but really, really dark. And in the sun, you really catch the color of her fur really well, and it's like a really, really dark brown, like my hair. So we kind of have like the same color hair, because my hair's not black, but people think it is. It's the same. We are the same. And she sounds like me. And she has white hairs. She has little speckled in white hairs, and so do I, because I'm getting old. Look at those white hairs. You can see them. It's just streaking through my roots. But I'm going blonde tomorrow, so it won't matter. Shred the chocolate? Someone wants me to shred the chocolate now. We have an hour. I'm going to do that only at the absolute last second when I have to put the thing on. You know what? I just remembered we do have to finish the pie with the topping, though. Which won't be a problem. You just mix the two together and put it on top. But I do have to do that. I should not drive there, though. How am I going to bring these pies? I have to carry 2 separate bags with a pie at the bottom of each. I also don't want to squish the top with foil or anything, so I have to do like a loose foil cover and then Uber. Do I really have to wait 2 hours? Yeah, I think I do. We'll wait 2 hours, do the topping. We'll wrap up the stream probably quick, and then I'll call my Uber and go, because I'm afraid of traffic making it take a really long time to get there. I am going blonde tomorrow. I did only ever plan to keep this for a little while, because, let's see if you can see. Let's get the brown out. We don't want the brown parts. Look at that root. You have to keep getting your root touched up, just like having platinum blonde hair from the root. And I don't want to do that anymore. I only plan to do it a couple of times. You can also see there's a banding, like a darker blonde banding right before the brown, or right after rather. I don't want to keep doing my roots like that, so I'm going full blonde instead, but I'm leaving like an amount of this, like maybe an inch of my natural root to be a shadow root. Blend it down into a dark blonde, like a almost light brown rather than blonde. And then I am leaving it alone. I will not touch it. I will not be cutting it. I will not be dyeing it. I will not be bleaching it. I will be leaving it alone. Finally. However, this was so worth it. This was my favorite hairstyle that I have ever had. Ever. I knew it was not going to last for a super long time. When I have long hair, when it all grows really, really long, like down here, I'm going to do it again. Probably, if I can. But it was definitely a temporary thing because I knew this I'm not one to I've done the full blonde thing from the root, and I'm not one to like keep up with the roots. I don't want to have to do that. But I plan to get it mostly blonde from like here down, more like a light brownish though, and then you know what? I might put the topping on the pie at Megan's house. I might do that. I might bring it there and put the topping on there. I think I'll just straight up end the stream at 5, but we'll like take a look at the filling of it to see how that ended up coming out. But I think I'll finish off the pie. I'm sorry that I can't finish it here because I'm actually baking a thing for an occasion instead of just for the cooking stream. But we did the baking. That was fun. That was exciting. Yeah, tomorrow my hair will change. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. Because what's weird about this hairstyle, when you do have the fresh roots, I love this part having a little bit of shadow, because when it's fresh root at my sideburn part and my hair's wet, I look bald. I look like I have no hair on the bottom half of my head, and I hate that. But it's really cool when it's dry, and I like when there's a little bit of root grown in after a couple weeks with this hairstyle, but eventually that will not look so cute anymore, I think. I wonder, I probably could have grown that out for a long time, and then when you start seeing it here, that just would have looked ugly. I'm just going full blonde. What are you going to stream tomorrow? We're not streaming tomorrow. It is Wednesday. I do not stream on Wednesdays, and I'm getting my hair done anyways, but I do not stream on Wednesdays, and I will be busy. I will be live on Thursday to play Origins. And I have my entire next Afterlife episode. I didn't get to put it out as soon as I wanted to because 2 things are put in this episode. 1, somebody's origin that is being revealed, so I have to wait for them. That's why I couldn't put it out as soon as I was ready. And 2, somebody dying. How much do I tell you? How much do I tell you about what's in this next episode? Revealing somebody's new origin, which will be done on their channel before mine, but in my episode is someone's new origin and someone dying, so. I'm not going to pull Tom Holland. I wasn't going to say, who. I was going to say how. I was going to say how and not tell you who, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I do not. Oh, wait. Their video's out already. Well, if you saw it, you saw it. If not, I wasn't going to spoil it, but I think it has been done already now. I think the chat has spoiled it, that it happened. But, yeah, watch. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. Go watch Jem's video. Something happens in Jem's video. Don't spoil how it happens, for the love of God, please. Anyone who put what happens specifically, delete it. Jem uploaded a video today and she did die. We're gonna spoil that, it's already done. Don't tell anyone how it happened. Keep that to yourselves, and you'll also get to see it in my video tomorrow. But I can't put mine out just yet because I also have somebody's origin revealed in mine, and that hasn't been uploaded yet. That I think is being uploaded tomorrow. Okay, it's spoiled now. It's already been spoiled, the method of her dying. No, we deleted it, and if you didn't see it, don't tell them. Don't say anything. Watch her video and watch my video, because it's very exciting and fun. But that should be coming out tomorrow. The fact that it happened is now out there, but we are not going to speak any more about how it happened. Will you start the bakery on Origins on Thursday? Yes! I'm going to see who on the server will be around. But first I want to build it. So I might try and do a little bit of a longer stream. Build it at the beginning, and then hopefully have people come on and come and check it out. Don't ask what happened. I just said don't talk about it. So don't ask about it either. Go watch the video. You could go watch her video. Or wait for my video. But you should watch both. I'm not Tom Holland in nothing. I'm not the Tom Holland here. We don't talk about Bruno. I wish I didn't need to wait 2 hours. I wish I also started an hour earlier. I also wish I went quicker because it took such a long time just talking. I took such a long time printing the recipe. That's what took forever. That's what took so long. I'm excited for the bakery. That's going to be fun. Haunted bakery. I need to get all the materials together. So I'm going to try and start early because half of the server is also British. So if I don't finish it early enough, they won't be able to come on and check it out when it's done. I might go on early. Maybe I'll go on tomorrow night after my hair's all done and I'm not doing anything. Get all the materials together. And then that way when we go on, I can just build it maybe, perhaps. Or maybe I even build it off stream. We'll see how long I feel like it. 1 hour on the timer. That is exactly 5 o'clock. That couldn't have worked out better. That's good. 1 more hour. I'm gonna bring a bag with my supplies. I'm gonna bring my cheese grater. I'm gonna assume Megan has a 1 cup measuring cup, so I won't need to bring this guy. And I'll bring the puff and the ready whip. Cool. Cool. That means this can go away. Can I open you from here? No. I'll put it there. What time are you live tomorrow? I don't stream on Wednesdays. I never stream on Wednesdays. Wednesdays is not part of my schedule. I will not be live tomorrow. I know I'm not always on my schedule. I'm not always on my schedule where I don't always stream on the days I'm supposed to, but I never stream on the days I'm not supposed to, except for MCC on Saturday, because it's on Saturday, and I can't do anything about that. That's all. Sometimes the schedule's not always strict, but I'm never live on Wednesdays. Unless, I think I was actually live last Wednesday because I was gone for a little while and I missed a bunch of days, so I wanted to make up for it and be live an extra day. It's a loose schedule. It is what it is. Are those apples in the background? Yeah, they were supposed to be in the fridge, but I need to make room for the second pie because it ended up becoming 2 pies. 2 pies. Should we look at it? No. We should wait the whole time. We should wait. Should we look at it? No. We shouldn't check. We'll leave it. Don't touch it. I might even actually end a little before 5 because I feel like I need to leave at 5. I feel like it might take an hour to get there and I'm not really sure because I'm a little bit far from her and there's going to be traffic. So I might actually just end at 4:30 so that I can make sure I'm all ready to go and not be late. So we'll check it in 30 minutes. I'll leave it in there until 5 and then I'll leave immediately. Just joined What Are We Baking? You mean what's been baked? It is done. I kind of want to go look at it. No. We'll wait 30 minutes. We'll just wait 30 minutes. But we made a pie. I really hope it came out good. I really hope it came out good. I don't know if I want to change. I don't know if I want to change because it's kind of hot out, but it'll get cold later. See the jacket that I was wearing yesterday in my Instagram post? I decided that's going to be my pin jacket. I'm going to put all my pins in that jacket, I think. I think it's such a cool jacket, and I got it in a large, so it's really big on me. And I feel real small in it. And I want to put all my pins on it, because it's like a denim, like Letterman-ish jacket. And I want to put all my pins in it. Do you want to see my pins? Only 2 of them that I happen to... Hi! What are you doing? Why do you scream? Okay, so we were in Little Tokyo, and funny enough, I bought these pins the last time we went to Little Tokyo. And I think I described them to you, but I don't think I ever showed them to you. And they've been in my bag ever since I got them. I never took them out. Because I have a bunch of pins. I have a bunch of pins just kind of floating around my house. And I don't ever know where to put them. I don't want to get a board. I don't want to get a cork board because it's been done. Been done, and I don't really want to hang up a board of pins, honestly, particularly. But I got these 2 in Little Tokyo. I'll show you the less good one first, because the last one's the best one. I just got these 2. Little Bubba on a Game Boy. It's a little Bubba on a green Game Boy. How do I make my phone focus? You can tell what that is. It's a little Bubba on a green Game Boy. Little Bubba. Wait, Beauty Guru. No, it doesn't work like that. That's fine. Little Bubba on a green Game Boy. And the best pin I have ever seen in my entire life. Here's a knife. He's a little knife. Is he smiling? And he's smiling. It's a little mushroom with a little knife. And I want to put him in my jacket because I love him. Hi. Hi. Do you want to come sit? No? You want to climb under the table and lay down? No? You want to come out? I'm sitting on your seat, I think, is the problem. He's got a little knife. Where are you going? Ma'am, my love. Back for some snacking. She doesn't eat the entire day and then comes and picks at her dry food. Never finishes it. Never finishes it. She does also get a little pouch of wet food every day, too. She came just to eat single pieces of food. Hi, my love. Have you been drinking water? Make sure you drink some water. She doesn't trust me. Will this be a YouTube video? Not on my main channel, but it will be on the VOD channel. It will become added to the VOD channel. I thought that was a Roomba, not a snack bowl. Yeah, it does look like a Roomba. That little open compartment rotates around over 6 different compartments, so you can have food set up for 6 days for your cat. Although I leave for more than 6 days, so I always get a cat sitter. I wouldn't leave her for 6 days anyway, because I don't have an automatic litter box. So I would only ever leave her unattended for like 3 days max. Or if I was just leaving for 5 or 6 days, I'd maybe have a friend come over. 2 weeks, I get a cat sitter for that. The police are coming for this guy. They're coming to get him. I love him so much. I just never know where to put them. Because I don't... What's like a creative thing to do with your pins? That's not just a cork board to stick them in and hang on your wall. Which is fine. But I just don't really want to do that. I want to put them somewhere. I think I'm thinking the jacket. Or a backpack. I do have a new Totoro... Ooh, actually. I have a new Totoro canvas backpack. That's also a great... I think I like that better than the jacket. I'm going to put these on my canvas Totoro backpack. I'm gonna do that. Collared sweaters. I just wear him on the little collar of my sweater, little mushroom man with a knife. I'm gonna do it on my backpack, I think. That's a better place. I have a bunch of pins floating around my house. I have the gay Xbox pin. I have a bunch of pins from Megan and Tiffany. I have these 2 guys. I just got pins. I just got pins for days. Pins for days. Star. much Totoro stuff, and that's not even my favorite Ghibli movie. Howl is definitely my favorite one. Is there enough in here for 2 cups? I'm realizing I don't. Help me do a teeny bit of math. How many tablespoons is in 1 cup? Okay. How many tablespoons in 1 cup? Can anyone Google fast for that real quick? $16. This has, so serving size is 2 tablespoons. And it says there's about 15 servings, so 30 tablespoons. If I need 1 cup for each pie, 16 tablespoons each. This just barely, it'll be like slightly under, but it just barely is perfectly 2 cups. Very slightly under, but that's fine. I'm mixing it with whipped cream. I'll just put a little extra whipped cream in instead. I can split this perfectly in half. That's so good to know. Woo, perfect. Comes out to, there's 30 in there, and it says, it even says actually about 15 servings. So it even might be more than that. I hope it's not less than that. I don't know where it says like the full amount in the container, like ounces or whatever. Oh, it's 7 ounces. How many ounces is in a cup? I'm just gonna use half. I'm gonna split it in half and then do equal part whipped cream. Or even extra whipped cream if I feel like it. It doesn't really matter. Nothing matters. I can do whatever I want. Star is a girl. Lord of the Stars. Star Lord. 8 fluid ounces in a cup. And this is... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what? This is 7 ounces, but it's 2 cups in here. 8 ounces. It's not liquid. No, that's why it's a different thing. It's 7 ounces, but about 15 servings of 2 tablespoons. That's 30 tablespoons, so that's definitely not... I'm just gonna use half and half. It's fine. It isn't a liquid, so it works a little different. Although people were mad at me the last time I did a cooking video on my channel because I wasn't using... I was mixing in dry measuring cups and liquid measuring cups, and I was like using them interchangeably, and people were like, you can't do that, but you can actually do that. You definitely can do that. Ounces may work differently between liquids and solids, but when you're measuring 1 cup, a dry measuring cup and a liquid measuring cup, 1 cup is the same in both. You can use them interchangeably. How did the ounce get made? Who invented the ounce? Who's responsible? It's fine to use them interchangeably if you're not measuring with weight. Yeah, but people were mad at me. I was measuring liquid in a dry one, and they were like, you can't do that, it's a different measurement. And I was like, no, it's a cup. It's still a cup. It doesn't stop being a cup. It's still 1 cup. 1 cup is 1 cup. But they didn't like me using a liquid one for dry ingredients and a dry one for liquid ingredients. 1 cup is 1 cup. And it's when you're getting into ounces that it's like a little bit wonky between liquid and solids. But when you're measuring 1 cup between a liquid and 1 cup and a solid, it's still 1 cup. They're the same amount. 1 cup is still 1 cup. Is a pound of feathers or a pound of steel? Which one is heavier? They're both 1 pound. They are the same. Google says a 7-ounce jar of fluff is 2.5 cups. Really? It did say about 15 servings. So I guess it's not enough to be 16, but it is a 7-ounce container. I'm just gonna split it in half. I either get a little bit less or a little bit more, and I'll mix in equal part whipped cream. That couldn't have worked out. I almost bought 2 too, because I wasn't sure how much I needed. I definitely wasn't gonna need 2 for 1 pie, that's for sure. Why did it make so much pie filling? Did they think I had the deepest pie dish ever? What size pie dish did they think I had? All right, dudes, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm seeing a lot of text messages popping up on my phone from Megan and Lena, and I think they're making plans for today. So I think I just have to go. Let's see how after 1 hour and 15 minutes, let's see how they look exactly the same as when I put them in here. Honestly, even when it's solid, I do not think it's going to look any different. It does look good, though. Do I touch it? Oh, it's almost solid, actually. That's a good-looking pie. Honestly, I bet you'd be okay. I'm going to still let it sit for another hour, obviously. I may even pop it in the fridge at Megan's house and put all the rest of the toppings on after more sitting. But I think I'm going to leave you guys here so that I can make sure I'm not late or missing out on whatever is being planned right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're not rating because I don't know how to do that on my phone. I think I just simply have to click end stream. So go just visit someone. I don't know. I don't know who's live right now. I can't tell. But thank you guys for hanging out. This is a perfect time. I have to pee really bad. I'll see you guys all on Thursday. I'll show you my hair tomorrow. I'll show you a picture of the completed pie later tonight with all the shavings and everything on it. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I'll see you guys all soon. I'm sorry I can't get to show you everything right now, but goodbye!